All right, we got Sixers, Knicks.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with colleagues Shaq and Ken Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks.
Bye, Ernie. Knicks have been really hot, so I'm going to say
Live from New York, 2K Sports.
Really just depends on which Oladipo we get.
Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the ropes.
Yep, exactly. And it also stretches that defense out a little bit, expands the floor for you, and makes things really hard for the defenders when you space and stretch them like that.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Tatum. Tristan Thompson is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Rose in at point guard. Now here's Rose. Kicks to Tatum. Thompson sets the pick for Tatum. Shot off the screen. Up again. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style all day long. Plenty of seconds right there.
Teague dishes to Parker. The feed to Lopez. Outside, Redick. The three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot. Now we have some conference rivals meeting up tonight. Clark, I know these games get very intense.
Yeah, in many ways too, Kevin. The crowd is more amped up, louder, more emotional, more rabid. And the emotions between the players can run high, leading to friction and confrontation. So it's a charged environment when you lock heads with your rival.
Now Butler, after Victor Oladipo missed from long range.
Deep three.
Teague can't hit.
The only place for shots like
Or
that
are in Rose.
Exactly. I mean,
Tatum.
that shot is one he
Look at me
shouldn't
go.
even think about taking. A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Here's Teague. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. There's a screen. Teague kicks to Redick. Passes it to Butler. 6 to shoot.
For real estate. Jimmy's gonna trouble.
13 feet away. They get it back.
Goes on board.
It's tipped and stolen by Tatum.
It's stolen by Sir Tatum.
Philadelphia on the break. Tatum leading the charge. Crowder, the pass to Rose. He kicks it to Tatum.
That was a great screen from by Tatum on Crowder.
Outside Rose. He feeds it to Crowder. Thompson. Great positioning on the putback.
What terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
I think that was a flop.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Back turnovers. Here we go.
Teague kicks to Redick. Pass to Parker. Crowder with the steal.
Back turnovers.
Teague against Rose. Out to Thompson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Rose dishes to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Redick. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Oladipo's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a nice stroke, and he's got a good feel for that shot. Oladipo never going to pass up the mid-range jumper when it's there for him.
Now here's Here's Redick. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his
getting
heel.
punked on by the Sixers.
Here's Oladipo. And the shot no good, a bit short. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers
Literally
lead by
3
5.
points.
And
Surely you
don't
Knickerbocker. He, she, it Knickerbocker.
And J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke.
I think I'll forever be associated.
There's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that school's incredible success, Greg, whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
You know, and listen, I have the utmost respect for JJ and Coach K and what they've done there. And listen, you could be known for a lot worse things in your life and haven't gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been.
What are you doing?
I think it's about where he's going and what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
Mr. Dick.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway.
Mr. Dick, what are you
What's
doing?
your take so far in Philadelphia?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, everything is sharp. I mean, nothing forced, precise passes, taking care of the ball.
And it's
That's
showing
good
us
stuff.
nothing's free.
They've got Jabari Parker. J.J. Redick is out there with Teague. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. They're the group New York will start
Rick
the
Rose
second.
with the ankle breakers.
Okay, well, let's check in with
And the
David
hard
Aldridge,
foul.
who's reporting from the sideline.
Lopez already has 3 points.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing. And if
That
you
Lonzo
tell
Ball
your
shooting
brain
percentage,
everything is
though.
all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson's certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. Feeds it to Redick. It's stolen by Oladipo.
Oladipo.
For the
Stay
finish,
free.
and
Boom
it's
shakalaka.
Oladipo with the jam.
And Oladipo really clever at how he leaks out. I mean, seeing the court extremely well and creating an easy opportunity for himself thanks to that speed and recognition.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Rose against Parker. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Rose. Over to the wing. They set the pick.
Rose.
The dish now to Crowder. Back to Rose. Clock at 6. The screen from Thompson. Fires it up. Rose can't hit. Knicks trail by 7.
A lot of losing in Philadelphia, just 47 wins over 3 seasons from 2013 to 2016. That's the second worst 3-year stretch in NBA history. Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Oladipo, the pass to Rose. Dishes it to Thompson. Rose against Teague. Pulls up on the wing. Bank shot. No good.
Oh,
And
man.
Clark for the Sixers, it seems they're finally
Rick
heading
Rose
in the
is
right
becoming a meme of
direction.
himself.
Well, I think that's the
Jimmy
benefit of
Buckets.
patience and all of those high
Jimmy
draft
G
picks, Kevin. I
Buckets.
mean, some people don't like how they did it, but they rebuilt the roster from the ground up, and I think it gives them a strong foundation going forward.
And there's the pass to Crowder. And he gets the bucket.
Crowder with
No
that silky
issues
smooth
on that one.
move.
Good work all around.
59 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
I mean, the Golden Eagles lost in
Teague.
overtime to
He
the
picked up
Sixers,
12
but
points in their last win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
you literally lose in
Back to
regulation
Redick.
to them.
Some nice passing by
Yikes.
New York here. Lets it go with
Jimmy
a
G
3.
Buckets to Mr. Dick.
Kept alive by New York. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And it comes off the front of the
Jimmy
rim.
does not get buckets.
Philadelphia leading by 5.
Jimmy DG Buckets.
Rose with the ball. Picked up by Teague. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Here's Rick Rose.
Rebound by Parker.
But off the finish.
Now here's Butler. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. And here is Parker over Rose. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And the defense that time was late. And
thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports halftime.
Chris Johnson here. Got Shaq. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves. That about wraps it.
As Stan Van Gundy would say, it's simple, guys. Just score more points.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Sixers got a 5-point lead. Can they keep it, though?
The 76ers shooting 43% from the floor.
As long as the Knicks don't give it to Mr.
And glad
Dick,
to see Jabari Parker out on the floor after recovering from yet another torn ACL.
I would like to see a little more out of Tatum, though.
Always hard to go through that injury. Never mind twice in your first 3 seasons in the NBA. But you know, Parker's a fighter through and through.
yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Not an easy situation, and really disheartening for all of us who appreciate his talent and skill level. He's an outstanding young man and player, and he's vowed to come back stronger than ever before. And his attitude, positive approach to difficult adversity, I think, has set him up to have a chance to do just what he vowed to do.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Derrick Rose is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. Pass to Tatum.
All you do is slow down and just
He dishes it to Thompson.
quality shots. I'd rather have Thompson
Here's the screen.
in the paint, though.
Oladipo right side. 5 on the clock. Thompson a screen on Redick. Here's Oladipo. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Defense is right where it should be, but Oladipo is more than up to the challenge, showing off that strong jump shot of his.
Parker kicks to Butler. Parker outside. Teague with a clean look. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Teague's got 5 points so far.
And the 3 ball is a nice weapon in Teague's arsenal. He's dangerous from out there, surprisingly so.
And Oladipo kicks to Thompson. Outside Rose. Thompson sets the pick for Tatum. Down low. And Parker with the block.
Absurd bounce ability displayed by Parker. I mean, he uses it so well on defense. It's not just the leaping ability, but the timing as well.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Oladipo dishes to Tatum. Back to Oladipo. There's the pick. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Shot from 12. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Parker. Their pass to Teague and stolen by Tatum.
Rose, stay
Here's Rose.
free.
Drops in the breakaway layup. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And this is what Rose brings to the table. When he gets out in the open court, he doesn't take his foot off that pedal.
And Redick kicks to Butler. Over Rose. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game.
I don't think that'd be a flop.
The 76ers leading by 4. Now Rose. Thompson sets the pick for Tatum to the paint. And Thompson kicks to Tatum. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He has 5.
You know, once he works on a consistent 3 ball and puts that in his toolkit, I think it'll be hard to guard. I like the fact that he's trying to expand his game.
Lopez a screen. Here's Butler. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And watching Jimmy Butler, he just offers so much on offense from a scoring standpoint. You know, obviously he can get to the rack and draw the defense to him. Also really improved his ability to knock it down from beyond. Just a complete offensive player.
And so Butler nails both of them. And Greg, as you said, Butler is a threat to score from any part of the floor.
It's a bit of a dying art, though, hitting that mid-range jump shot. Butler also does a great job of getting to the line. That's increased over the course of his career. Just a well-rounded offensive player.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The 76ers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77%. As a team.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And there's so much that Tatum does well. I mean, he shoots it well, rebounds, passing, playing defense.
IQ, but he redeemed himself by Jason missing it.
Thompson, a screen on T.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one.
Rose would take a
and we'll be back with you shortly. Three quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. Knicks trail by 8. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Teague. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Lopez in at the pivot, manning the middle. Good work defensively by Crowder. Philadelphia leading by 8. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Butler does a nice job using his body. I mean, especially when he's close to the basket, comfortable operating inside.
Rose kicks to Thompson. Redick against Oladipo takes the 13-footer. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Parker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. From 12 feet out, no good. Nice D from Oladipo. Philadelphia shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Tatum dishes to Rose. Oladipo outside. Thompson sets the pick for Oladipo. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 6.
Ball movement, though.
Ejected by T.
Love seeing the point guard Jeff T get involved defensively there, using his speed to rise up for a block shot. Nice.
They set the pick. Here's Parker.
Jabari.
And no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Rose kicks to Tatum.
Dang, Rose.
Tatum.
And that's the role they
That's
learned
brutal.
for Rose. Getting
That's
guys
brutal.
going through his passing, especially when he can
Surely
find
the
the
Knickerbocker.
New York calls timeout.
Surely.
They're trailing by 10. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum. And his effort has been very special tonight. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Coach Fizdale was going over with his team. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Butler kicks to Parker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, you got to give Butler credit. He's good at sensing when his guys are wide open, and he gets the ball to him right away.
High, arcing shot. Lopez with the block.
Bro, just hold on to
Completely
that.
over,
Jimmy
but
G buckets.
It's getting close.
Yeah, this one is
Ooh.
ready to be put on ice. Not a whole lot they can do from here.
Tatum kicks to Rose.
Stay
And
free.
finished off by
Boom
Rose.
shot on the locker.
Yeah, I like how Tatum
Rick
surveys
Rose.
the floor. Great at looking for his teammates, especially when they're open.
Pete, where you at? Parker,
Lopez
where
a
you
screen.
at? Jimmy G buckets, where you at?
Teague with the ball. Redick for
Mr.
three.
Dick.
Buries it.
There you
Oh,
are.
and that cuts the lead to just 5.
They get the points they need as Redick shows just how cold-blooded he can be. JJ has
Dick got
been
3 points for the team.
up and going crazy with that
Now
one.
I got trust your free throws and Rick
There's
Rose.
37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Double
Why aren't
team
they
on
fouling?
Rose. Lopez with the steal.
Time working against them here.
It sure is. And
What
with
in
such
the
short
world is
time,
going on
it's
here?
really hard for them to catch up.
Takes the 13-footer. Thompson with the rebound. And the 76ers with possession. It's a 5-point game. And that's an intentional
Oh
foul.
man. This is bad. Rick
He
Rose.
drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? We'd love to see him return to that form.
Free throws go down and the lead goes up.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 7. 12 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes
Get the ball
and
out,
then just
Strokes,
now
come on.
trying to finish
future
the
Stucky.
best they can.
Well, Greg, this one's clearly over. This is done. But hopefully they can find some momentum to carry into the next game.
So Philadelphia wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Knicks looking like frauds after that loss to the literal Sixers. Brooke Lopez with that Kevin Love stat line. Mr. Dick with 27. Jeff Teague with 21 and 9. Jimmy Buckets with 18 and 15. And then, I'm sorry, Jabari with 12 and 15. Kind of expecting Buckets and Parker to get a little bit more going. 2 for 7 and 2 for 5. I'm not about that. On the Sixers, Rick Rose, 27, 6, and 9. Jason Tatum with that 39, 6, 6 stat line. Ooh, baby. Man. Then we gotta talk about Oladipo with that 24. He's still taking way too many damn shots. Too many. He only needs to take like 7, not 10. But yeah, they worked the paint. Knicks kind of just got it going from just outside the paint.